Let's make spare ribs. So we are making some sticky barbecue spare ribs. We're gonna make some lemon potatoes and the creamy slaw salad that goes perfectly with it. This is the kind of food you cook slowly, get your fingers dirty, and you eat the whole family by the same table. So I always start with the ribs because they need time. They need to roast slowly, not so high heat. We need to make them soft, that the collagen dissolves and everything goes like sticky and yummy. I have a full piece, which is not ideal. I'm gonna split them. You feel here that you split in between. I wanna have the piece with just the bones where they end. This is actually right here. I'm gonna do the same by the other one. I'm gonna touch where the bone ends. Hop. This little membrane on the back doesn't break down while cooking, so we need to take it off ourselves. One small step, big difference. This part we need to kind of get off. Easiest, grab, get your finger under and pull the whole part away. It's actually very satisfying. Now we go to our dry rub.
And it goes salt, smoked paprika, sweet paprika, chili flakes, garlic powder, onion powder, cayenne pepper. Mix, mix, mix. We're gonna add olive oil. We're gonna use this to massage our ribs.
It's just a simple dry rub. The more powerful one we're gonna get by our glaze, which we're gonna show later.
I like to salt my ribs separately because it gives me more control on how much salt I actually use. We're gonna massage these bad boys with our rub which we created, and don't forget, we always gonna place our ribs with the bones down.
We're not using water, we're gonna be using apple juice. The first bake is gonna be low temperature, it's gonna be static. We don't want so much pressure, we want to slowly melt them basically, you know what I mean? We're gonna keep them covered. It's not about getting color, it's about making them soft, breaking down the collagen. So basically why we cover them? Because the foil, it's gonna cover the steam, and the steam is gonna tenderize, cook our meat. So then the bone is gonna almost like fall off the meat. And don't forget, if you rush this step, the ribs are hard. Then you messed up. Not so much work, but the outcome is unbelievable. You just need to be patient. We put them for 2.5 hours, maybe even 3. At the last points, we need to tiny bit look how it's going on. But forget about them. We have now time. We're gonna go prepare our glaze. We have to prepare the salad. We have to prepare the potatoes. A good tip for the potatoes is now we have 3 hours time, like even 4 until the ribs are completely ready. Potatoes you can already wash, cut, and put them in cold water on the side. Then we just finely dry them up, season them, and in the oven with the ribs, you know?
So we go with the oil, with the thyme, with the salt, with the pepper, with the lemon zest.
The ribs are very rich, so the potatoes should kind of balance the whole thing. While the ribs are cooking, let's make the glaze.
Glaze is simple. We're gonna go with our Dijon mustard, tomato concentrate, brown sugar, Worcestershire sauce, vinegar, oil, soya sauce, sweet and salty, garlic. At this point we could leave it, but we're gonna add some apple juice and cook it down into a thick glaze.
I don't use bottled glazes, I don't use barbecue sauces. I like to use tomato concentrate because it gives it like a super deep flavor without using too much sugars. So no ketchup. It's sweet, it's acid, it has fat. Boah. It should taste very strong now, because then when it's gonna be put it on the ribs and it's gonna bake in the oven, it's gonna slightly lose this sharpened taste. And now the ribs are tender. Nice.
We let them cover to steam them out.
You can already see how like the meat is pulling away from the bone, everything is going more compact. And now we glaze them. Now we want heat and air. So we're gonna change the settings from our oven from static to ventilation, that we kind of dry out the outer part of the ribs, that they get like almost a little bit crispy. They're not gonna be crispy, but like we try to get them, you know? So then they are soft on the inside, crispy on the outside. With our beautiful glaze, it's gonna be like, oh, the fingers need to stay dirty when you eat them, you know what I mean? This is where the ribs become sticky. We're gonna glaze a couple of times while roasting it because we want to build flavor. Basically, we want to make them wet and dry, and wet and dry. This is how we build up, you know, the taste, which is at the end like unbelievable and leaves this stickiness. We're gonna finish our potatoes, which are beautifully roasted as well. Lemon at the end, because it like elevates the whole dish. We did add a little bit also before, but now this last touch is really gonna elevate the whole thing. Next, it's missing something creamy, something crunchy. We're gonna make a coleslaw, but not like a heavy coleslaw. We're gonna make something different. We're gonna make something fresh that cuts down the ribs. We're gonna slice some fennel, and we're gonna slice some cabbage. It makes me like super excited, you know? We're gonna also put some carrot inside, and then of course like with yogurt, with feta, we're gonna make a nice creamy, also like a vinaigrette, like a salad sauce. We're gonna use green beans. It's gonna be super, super, super nice. And here like the thin slicing is important. It makes like the whole salad feels creamy before even adding like the toppings and the sauces and whatever. So we're gonna go thin with slicing. We're gonna like slice our carrots, slice our cabbage. We're gonna slice our fennel, slice our green beans. So it's gonna be like super nice. And now we're gonna blend the dressing. Yogurt for freshness, feta for salt, and lemon to elevate the whole dish and give it some... And lemon to elevate the whole dish and give it the... What is it? And give it the acid.
We have our garlic, our yogurt, our feta, salt, pepper, lemon zest, fresh lemon juice, 1.5 lemons. We're gonna add our chopped parsley. Don't forget about the olive oil and mixy, mixy, mixy.
And we always dress these salads by hand. Dig into it. Use your hands. Don't be shy. It's not that bad. Don't forget, the perfect tool in the kitchen are your hands. So use them. Just wash them. So we have our salad is done. Our super nice potatoes also done. Ribs goes in for another 2 minutes. So we're gonna start to plate everything. Let's go. This is where I don't give you a choice. The ribs needs to rest. Listen to me. 15 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. Leave them to rest, then everything is gonna balance out. They stay juicy. When you cut now inside, everything will fall out. The whole juices what you was preparing for 3 hours, everything is falling out, you know? So you really need to stay calm and just like do some other stuff. Prepare the table, call everybody, hey, it's almost ready, you know? But leave the ribs alone. This is my idea of like a family lunch. Like it's simple. Slow ribs, simple potatoes, a creamy slaw which is out of this world, and it's super fresh something on the side, you know, that not everything feels so heavy. Don't forget, it's all about like trying to get some balance. So here we have it. Another weekend recipe done. Look at those ribs. Super soft, juicy. It's lemon and thyme potatoes. We have this super beautiful slaw salad with roasted peanuts on top, a little bit of radish. You can do that, you don't need to do that. But try the ribs, the potatoes with this salad. It's absolutely amazing. You're not gonna regret it. Everybody's going crazy because the house smells so good. Oh, man. You really need to try this. This is how you know that it's a good rib. I mean, look at this. I mean, look how juicy it is. For more fast recipes, for more weekend recipes, midweek recipes, you know what to do. Join us if you want, if you don't not, but we're gonna be posting more. We wanna inspire you to cook more. It's not that hard, it's easy, you know. Get some good ingredients. Cook them, watch our videos, you're gonna learn a lot. Ciao, see you next time. Or maybe not.